All right, we're live now. Are we live?
Says live.
We're live. What up? Let's get weird. No Luke Hoffman. We don't know where he is. Bill, where's Hoffman?
I don't know.
So what happens now? So you got to hit live at the countdown? I thought the countdown just automatically brought it live when it was done.
I don't know.
Doesn't appear that way because I did the fun little countdown.
I did like the countdown.
That countdown.
We're not live on your Twitter.
Well, we will be in a second. We're definitely live on my Twitter.
Doing it all today, Tommy.
What up?
You're doing it all today, Tommy.
Dude, Zab, if people only knew how important and critical I am.
Oh my God, please.
Bill, I think I should tell everyone.
I think this is the first time. This is the first time Hoffman's fired.
Yeah, Hoffman's like fired for real.
Yeah.
Like full negligence, Bill.
Yep.
Like didn't even show up for the job.
Didn't text us.
No show, no call. The old no call, no show is not good, Bill.
Nope.
He's fired. Are you firing him?
What?
You're firing him. You're the one who has to fire all the producers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is official. Hoffman's fired. Is that official, Bill? You're making an official firing of
Oh, yeah.
Hoffman.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Luke Hoffman has been fired. Hashtag fire Hoffman. So we'll see if you guys can get Hoffman back on the show. I don't think it's going to work. I talked to him this morning, Bill. And I told him I was lazy this morning because I probably had the single worst sports weekend of my life. Can't imagine it could be any worse. And so I said just use the same flyer as last week because Aaron Rodgers with the towel over his head fucking fits more this week than it did last week. Why not just run it back? So let's start there with fucking Aaron Rodgers Monday. I quit. I mean, I quit last week, Bill. I gave up on the Jets. Dude, honestly, I'm so happy I gave up on them last week. I gave up on the Jets last week and said, we're done. Bill even mentioned to me at one point this weekend, like, you guys aren't eliminated. And I was like, we're done. It's over. And now, what was that? What happened? What happened?
I've been telling you since day one, even of last year, it didn't really matter.
Druggies. You don't like druggies. You don't like druggies at quarterback.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is not the guy. His body is old. He's not himself. I think it's because... No,
don't even fucking try and steal my shit. Tell me what was coming out of your mouth right now.
I think it was because of the drug abuse. Or not abuse, I wouldn't say.
That's not what you were going to say.
The drug... Yes, it was. The drug using, like I've been saying for the past 2 years, that your body, when it hits 40, it doesn't come back from what it was.
Is that why your body's garbage?
Yes. And actually, I'm joining the gym today. You still got that itchy ear? Jim's had an itchy ear for 3 days.
Good sports talk. Keep going.
So, yeah. So then you said that it was because of.
No, I can say what I said. I can say what I said.
But
you see this, Zab? Even when this is why I can't tell him anything. Even when he's saying you said it, he has to say what I said.
But I'm sticking.
It's always about Bill Rupp. Always.
But I'm sticking with what I've been saying the whole single time.
Which
I've
you said
been
3
right
times
on the
already.
Jets for
Can you make
2
it
years.
entertaining? Come on, you're repeating yourself.
Shut up.
You just said this.
Shut up.
Put some energy in your voice.
Your mouth quiet.
Put some energy in your life. You look like you're sleeping. I said 5 times, and then 5 times later, I said 5 times.
How many?
Speak.
I'm not getting my blood pressure up to Trevor.
Get your blood pressure up.
I'm not getting my blood pressure to Trevor level over Aaron Rodgers. Now, if you want to talk about Anthony Richardson quitting,
We'll talk about that in a second.
Or anything else that happened with the Ravens yesterday, then I'm with you. But Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, my blood pressure is going to remain.
All right, well then you're boring. You're a boring interview on it then. So
I will not elevate to Trevor level because of the Jets.
All right, you're a boring interview then, and I'll talk about Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is not good. Go on, Zab.
Let me give you the real reason why I sucked yesterday. He was too excited to go see Trump at Madison Square Garden last night.
Maybe. By the way, Trump sucked too last night. And probably killed his whole campaign last night.
Oh, my God.
Trump probably killed his whole campaign last night by putting Tony Hinchcliffe on there to talk about the floating pile of garbage in the middle of the ocean that is Puerto Rico.
Who killed their career more, Trump or Aaron Rodgers?
Well, Trump didn't kill his career. Trump may have lost the election last night by putting Tony Hitchcock up there.
Or Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets?
Aaron Rodgers. Well, no, the Jets didn't kill Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers killed the Jets.
No, that's what I meant.
Yeah. So, but
the
Jets
did boost the sales of My Pillow though.
Yeah, My Pillow.
They got a little boost in the sales after last night. So
yeah, they do. The My Pillow guy.
I love My Pillow. I got one right by me.
no.
Yeah, your dog.
No, My Pillow. This is a My Pillow. My Pillow.
Great.
They're so soft and cuddly, and they're nice for your head.
Awesome. So basically, what happened with the Jets? Someone in the chat said trade him for Zach Wilson. No way. No way. I want Zach. Hold on. No, that's not why. I do not want Zach to have to suffer through this shit again.
Wait a minute.
I want Zach to a real team.
Now you're gonna get me start yelling again.
Yeah.
Because we were on the phone yesterday, and you said that was you wanted that to happen.
I thought about it, and I said no now because I don't want Zach. Hold on. I'm allowed to change my mind. Hold on.
Oh, wait a fucking minute, Mister. Call me flip flopper.
Oh, there's the difference between flip flopping.
No fucking way.
Bill,
you get to change your mind, but I can't.
You flip flop.
Oh,
here's the difference. You change your mind on no data.
Tommy T-shirt, 2 T-shirt hypocrite. How many T-shirts you got on today?
I got 1 T-shirt on. That's it. Just one. One shirt. There's no undershirt. Just one shirt. One shirt.
Put those fucking prison tattoos away.
You want these fucking guns in your mouth? You want that, Bill? Throw my prison tats. You're just jealous because you ain't got any tattoos. You have any tattoos, you fag?
I'm pure as the fucking snow.
Yeah, you fucking Nazi.
Yeah.
Pure as the snow. Pure as the fucking snow used to inject into your fucking toes. Great shirt. Thank you. How about that one, Bill? Good shirt. So Aaron Rodgers, we got
defeated.
No,
I wore this just because of you and your fucking Raiders
bandwagon. It was honestly a good pick. It was close. Very close game.
Yeah,
how about the other fucking... How about Cleveland? We'll talk about that in a second. Aaron Rodgers, by the way, this is is it the most disappointing trade in the history of football, Zeb? Is this the most disappointing signing in the history of football?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any.
Who made a worse decision, the Browns signing Deshaun Watson or the Jets signing Aaron Rodgers?
The Browns.
Browns for sure, just because
it's going to set them back now like fucking 4 or 5 years because of the cap.
Yeah, the contract is so bad over there that they're screwed for years.
But yeah, keep in mind both teams gave up probably the first and second best defense in the AFC too. You had literally the 2 teams with the 2 best defenses in the AFC 2 years ago that both tanked their whole entire franchise because of their quarterback. Yeah. I'm going to tell you why Aaron Rodgers sucks. And I'm 100% right on this. And I know for a fact I'm 100% right on this. And I think you're all going to agree that I'm 100% right on this. And I don't know how to get that comment out of there. There it is. Zab, no one has mentioned this on any outlet anywhere, okay? Now, what happens is whenever we say something on here, even if there's whether there's 5,000 or 5 people watching, it ends up on ESPN 2 days later. So someone's going to say this somewhere. Aaron Rodgers sucks because of something we all forgot about. Do we all remember last year with the Achilles when he rushed back with his witchcraft voodoo doctor to fix his Achilles? I think that voodoo doctor, which got him back quick, too quick for no reason, never healed right, and he's a shell of himself in that pocket right now. He can't move, Zab.
Yeah.
He looks like Kirk Cousins back there. He can't move at all in the pocket. And I think it's because he went to the voodoo doctor instead of going to a regular doctor, taking the time to heal, where he probably wouldn't be as mobile. Obviously, he's 40 with an Achilles. But, I mean, we're watching Kevin Durant and guys like that be able to go back to 70%, 80% capacity. Rodgers is at 2% of capacity. It looks like he's playing with a blown Achilles back there. I think it was the voodoo doctor.
Yeah, that was one of his great things about him was he was able to move around in the pocket pretty easily.
And he lived, like you just said, he lived off that back foot. He's got no power behind it now.
And now
he's washed out. He's washed up, dude. He's fucking.
Not only that, but like you said, he's 40, 41, whatever he is.
Done.
He doesn't want to get hit anymore either. It hurts a lot more to get hit.
Yep.
His
sounds like what I've been saying for the past 2 years.
Yeah, his line's not great. His defense, CJ Mosley.
Bill got one right.
So,
no, you're having a good year. You got a baseball thing right and a football thing right.
I'm good.
I mean, that's a record. It's a record.
I'm good.
You are good right now. You got a baseball thing and a football thing. But, absolute disaster that is the Jets. Now, let's talk about, obviously, terrible weekend in sports for me. I mean, I couldn't have had a worse weekend. We'll talk a little Navy in a minute once we get to that. Me and Bill were at the Navy Notre Dame game. Navy loses because fucking, what's-his-face had a fucking fractured thumb. The Yankees lose 2 World Series games, and the Jets lose to the Patriots. What more can happen to me in 4 days? 3 days.
It was a bad weekend.
That was my worst weekend ever. Ever. I've never had more heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak than this weekend. So I'm not happy. Yeah, that Navy pick, you fucking bitch. I'll talk to you, Mont Dog, about that Navy pick. We'll get to that in a minute, Mont Dog. Fucking
this is how Tommy was
feeling. Mont D-O-double-G. Fuck out of here. What'd you say, Bill?
This is how Tommy was feeling during the game, guys. A picture that I took.
Yeah, I was very upset.
He was very mad.
And then you got fucking Healy talking about, like, what, do you need binoculars from there?
Yeah.
We're in a suite, you fucking Momo Healy.
We were actually close, too.
We were close. We were at the second level right on the first row.
Usually
the suites are all the way up at the top. Yeah. I actually got lost because I was trying to go up to the third floor to the press outlet. But what were we just about to talk about there? My Cleveland Browns call, which was probably the one great thing that happened this weekend, where I adamantly told you all that Lamar loses this game every time. And Lamar lost this game this time, except anyone who doesn't believe the NFL is rigged.
Turn the thing off.
Yeah, great time to leave the game you want to talk about.
Turn this off.
He walks like my grandfather. The best thing about this, Ab, is this is the one time I could talk about games being rigged where no one can say you're sour grapes. Because I literally bet the Browns because I knew they were going to rig the game. Right, Bill?
Right.
So I'm not sour grapes. I'm saying 100% it was rigged. 100% that's the only reason I won the bet plus 300. We took them on the money line. Only reason I won was because the game was rigged. And Bill, from start to fucking, who the fuck is this? And where the fuck were you?
Oh my God. You don't even know now.
Yeah, you fell asleep. I can see it in your face.
No, I didn't.
He's got sleepy face, Bill.
You were fired. I fired you.
Bill fired you, by the way.
Oh, terrible.
What happened?
I was on the phone with my grandma. She fell. It's all right.
Is she okay?
Oh, no.
Yeah, she's good. She's good.
She's okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay, so you're back to being fired.
I'll give him a pass on Grandma. Grandma gets you a pass.
No, I don't buy it. I'm not buying it. I think you fell asleep.
No,
I need to see a picture of your grandma bleeding on the floor, and then I'll let you buy it.
Grandma's get a pass. Grandma's get a pass.
Well, I mean, did you say his grandma's going to pass? That's fucked up.
Grandma's get a pass.
You just said his grandma's going to pass.
No, I did not say that.
Wow, that's fucked up.
You're an idiot for even thinking that.
Yeah. So, what were you saying about the Ravens?
Do you want me to talk about the Ravens?
Oh, let me address Mont D-O-double-G over here. Mont D-O-double-G, how come I never saw you say? I said I lost fucking money with your Navy pick. I'm gonna definitely talk about it. What about all the games you've won money with over the last 6 months, Mont D-O-double-G? We don't talk about those, motherfucker. We just bring up the losses. D-O-double-G, Snoop. How about we fucking say thank you for the last 9 Navy bets that I gave you before that? You show your fucking head the one time they lose? Oh, fuck you been the last 4 months, D-O-double-G? Get your ass back in the chat. Get off my screen. Back to you, Bill.
Listen, I told everybody that you and Howie have a blindness for Notre Dame. This is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is not the third time that you guys have been wrong on them. You were so adamant about it. Howie made a TikTok video.
Bill, we're talking about the Ravens.
I thought we were talking.
No, I was talking about that. Back on the Ravens.
I thought we were
Zab, what we were just talking about.
Ravens.
Dude, Ravens.
Wanted to yell at Mont.
I wanted to yell at that kid before it scrolled off.
That's why you want to put on it.
Yeah. Now he says, yeah. Don't give me that shit, Monty. Don't give me that thank you for the bread. It's too little, too late, Theo Double. Too little, too late.
The Ravens
he did wish your grandma to get well.
The Ravens game was just totally fucking fixed from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
The field goals, the fucking ball that hits off the guy.
Dude, there's drones in the ball, Bill.
Balls.
How many times do I have to tell you that there's a remote that controls the ball?
Not even the missed field goal, the made field goal at the end of the Cleveland game. It was going all the way right, and then suddenly it comes back in and goes right.
And then Tucker's just drifts out. Dude, listen, I've been telling Bill this forever. They control the ball. There's a reason. Hold on. There's a reason they won't let you leave the stadium with an NFL ball. There's a reason that when they kick the field goal and it comes to you, they come out and swap it out to you. There's a reason why I've texted 3 different backup quarterbacks over the last 6 years who I've been friends with who all said that they have chips in the ball. But the league told them the chips were in the ball to track the arc and all that shit. That's what they said it was in the ball. No! They control the ball. And what I'm telling you is, when you see, it's so simple. When you see, if I'm going to catch a ball like this, right, Bill? And I have big hands. If I'm going to catch a ball like this, and the ball is coming in, and that ball moves 2 inches, do I catch it? Just that much.
If you're good.
No, you know. Because right as you're about to grab it, if it moves, it doesn't matter how good you are. Because if you're good, you're able to line your hands up on the ball. If that ball moves 2 inches, I don't catch it. That's all they got to do is wiggle the fucking thing.
Another argument I have with that game is, why did Henry only get 11 carries?
Hold on. What was this?
11.
Did you see? No. Did you see they swapped the balls and were shaking it because something was wrong with it? What's that? I don't know what that means. Be more specific. But that's what people are saying. Like, how did the ball bounce off his chest? Because if a ball's coming at you and you're about to catch it and it goes down 2 inches, it's going to hit you in the chest. How does it bounce off their face? If they're going to catch a ball here and it goes up 1.5 inches and it bounces off their face, you only need a little wiggle. How do they drift these balls right and left on field goals? Little wiggle. Wiggle. And Bill, as you were arguing with me, the next play was the Browns field goal. Which you said to me,
the most absurd thing I've ever seen in my life.
Bill was literally in the middle of yelling at me, Zab, saying that there's no way there's remotes and drones in the ball. And then 2 seconds later, he goes, "Oh my God, I think you're right."
And the ball, it was literally going right, and then
it's not a magnet. I hate when people say magnets. It's not a magnet. Magnets aren't strong enough to go through leather, and if it was, it'd be too heavy.
Oh no, they have strong magnets.
Yeah, and they're heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, go find a micro. No, it's a drone.
They have materials that you don't even know about.
Bill, it's a drone.
That aren't even on the periodic table.
It's a drone.
So I don't know.
A little drone in the ball. A little mini drone in the ball. Makes it move.
Well, last week there was a drone over my house.
The NBA rims are definitely rigged. That's for
Somebody
definite.
was droning my house.
The NBA rim is the one that might have magnets. What'd you say?
Someone was droning my house the other day.
Yeah? Good. I hope they kill you. Yeah. See, here's the thing that always makes me crazy. Tommy, drones in the ball. What the fuck? Now you've gone too far. Gee, is now the Alex. Is that really crazy? Forget if you think that there are. Obviously, you guys thought elections weren't rigged and COVID vaccines were safe. So there's a lot of things that you fucking people think that you find out later was stupid.
Well, there's a lot of things that you think that are absurd.
No, they're all true.
Like the moon isn't real; it's a fucking projection. I mean, come on.
Never been there. We've never been there.
The world is, and that there's a dome over us. I mean, another fucking.
Yep, there is.
Yeah,
prove me wrong.
I mean, people go to outer space.
But let me ask you this question. No, people have said to go to outer space. Let me ask you a question, Bill. Is it crazy to think that we have the technology to put a remote in the remote control the ball? Do we already remote control drones?
Well, correct.
So therefore, the technology is 100% obvious that it exists, right? We know that. That's number one. Yep. Does the technology exist?
Yes.
Would it be the easiest way to fix an NFL game without having to get any players, refs, or fans, or anyone else involved who could rat on you?
Yes.
Yes. Could one man control it? Yes. So it would be the least amount of people fixing the game. It would be the most controllable outcome of the game, whether it's a field goal or a catch pass. And we already have the technology to do it. So, and now the fourth question would be, are we allowed to cut open in NFL football? No.
Not me.
Do I have text messages from former players saying there is a chip in the ball, but they're telling them it's used to track ARC and stuff for StatCast? Yes. So we know there's a chip. We know we're not allowed to look at it and see what it is. We know it would be easy to do. We know they'd have the technology, and it would take away all witnesses. And we all know the NFL is rigged, correct? So why is what I just said crazy? Because I put them all together?
Because you're crazy.
Right. It's just because I'm crazy.
Well, Tommy, no. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that not that it can't be true, but it's not. So.
All right. But I have data. You have an opinion. You're allowed to have an opinion on my data.
Can a tornado come right now and sweep you up and throw you fucking
100%? Yeah.
Yes, but is it going to happen? No.
No, but but everything I just said is 100% fact. I gave you 600% facts. And then I gave a conclusion based on 600% facts. My conclusion is obviously not a one-outer. That's honestly the most obvious way to do it. The easiest way to do it.
Okay.
Open your minds, people.
Yeah.
Open your mind.
All right.
Open your minds. All right, now, Bill, you can talk about Navy. Let's get Montdog. Let's get Montdog fired up in here.
Yeah, I mean, you're blind to Notre Dame. You're blind to the fact that the when they were showing Hoffman, the offensive lineman athlete of the year for Navy was probably about 5'10", 175.
Oh, that's right. I didn't know the size of the lineman.
Going up against Hoffman, how big?
Bill, we know how big they are.
Giant. So somehow you thought that 5 guys at 5'10",
I can't, dude. All right, let me ask you another question.
Yes.
Well, yes, okay. Bill. What are we betting? What are we betting on Army Navy? What are we betting on it? Pick a number as big as you could pick.
You thought that, but you were wrong.
No, I wasn't.
You were wrong.
Dude, Horvath had a fucking broken thumb.
Tell me it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
He ran for.
No, he fumbled 5 times.
All right, they
couldn't hold the ball.
All right, how many other turnovers?
No, it doesn't matter. The first fumble, the game was over.
Nothing
matters. Bill.
The only thing that does matter is the final score.
No, it isn't.
The final score was so bad.
Wrong.
It was so bad that half the stadium was leaving after the third quarter.
Dude.
The whole fan base there was Notre Dame, so they're actually playing another road game. And everybody and the whole team absolutely got destroyed because they were so much smaller and so.
So anyway, what really happened in that game? He doesn't even know.
The chat and at the game saw what was happening.
No, what really happened was that. Let's see.
This is crazy.
You done?
Because you realized whatever. Not that good.
All right.
Now I'm done.
Fair points. Fair points. What I will tell you is this, Hoffman, we were at the game. Navy could not go down 14-0. We said that from the beginning. That was not, you cannot play from behind as a service academy. What happened in this game, and I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. In the first drive of the game, Navy didn't get the ball, which was unfortunate because we wanted Navy to start with the ball. Notre Dame went down and scored. There was never going to be a doubt that Notre Dame was putting up 30 points. That was never in question. 40 points. That was never in question. Their team total was 38 or something. That was never in question. The question was always, can they stop Navy? And they couldn't. They could not stop them at all. They did not have one series where they stopped them. They basically got a fumble. Hold it, Bill, you don't get to talk. You don't get to talk. Shut your face off. You're talking with your eyes. Shut your fucking face off. Shut it off. Okay. So they didn't have one drive where they stopped them. Because what happens is when you go to make a pitch, okay? When you go to make a pitch, where does the ball come off? If I'm pitching the ball, it's my thumb, my throwing thumb. That's how you make the pitch. We were sitting in the stands. Every pitch was at the running back's ankles. At first, we didn't know he was hurt in the first quarter. right? We didn't find out till the second quarter because we were at the game. We missed the pregame. But I'm sitting there going, Navy just fumbled twice in the first 4 plays? How? They never fumble. They have 2 fumbles all year.
You came back from smoking a cig and you're like, where's Navy on the field? And I was like,
they fumbled again?
I was like, they're not on the field. They just fumbled. Tommy's like, what do you mean? I'm like,
that's impossible. This team doesn't fumble. They don't. So basically, if you go 7, we were driving on them, fumble. Give them the ball at like the 5. Then I go to smoke a cigarette, it's 14-7. We come back, fumble again. We're about to tie the game. Fumble again. Then the kickoff returner fumbles, which wasn't Horvat's thumb. Then Horvat's fumbles, throwing the ball in the end zone. Then it's over. It's over with that point. It's at halftime, it was over. Did you guys see my tweet? Are you fucking stupid? Do you hate math? It was literally just the fumbles. Do you agree with that, Bill? Without the fumbles, that game's tied at the half or no?
Okay, well, you can.
What do you think? I want to know what you think.
You can say that Horvath, the second fumble was Horvath's
thumb. The first one was his thumb.
No,
the fumble was at his foot. Bill, it was a pitch. Yes.
The first one, the running back missed.
Yes, on a pitch. On a pitch. On a bad pitch. The pitch was bad.
Okay.
Yes. Go look up your fucking thing while you pretend you're remembering and you go hunt it down online. Yes. Watch his eyes. You see his eyes go like this? That's when Bill's cheating. Go on.
I'm not cheating at anything.
No, tell me what you're thinking then there, stupid.
I just think they got outplayed and they stink.
Of course you did. You know nothing about analytics. You know nothing about
I know what side to pick and what not side to pick.
I know what stats are. Read these stats. Here's the halftime stats, Zeb.
Tommy, the first drive, Notre Dame just went right down the field.
Yeah, no one said they weren't gonna. They're gonna go. They're bigger.
And then your stupid team, the guy kept running
fumbling
out of the end zone on the kickoff.
Yeah, that was stupid.
They were starting from the 10.
Bill.
So that's not a fumble. That's not a broken thumb. That's a shitty team who's not prepared against one of the best teams in the country, and they shouldn't be ranked 24.
And they still scored when he did that.
God, they stink.
And they still scored.
Bro, just take the L.
No. Nope. Zab, let me ask you. Zab.
End of story.
All right, now shut up. Zab.
End of
So, Zab, basically at one point we had Navy 13. Yeah, you don't get to yell through me anymore. Basically at one point we had Navy 13 first downs, Notre Dame 12. Navy 50% on third downs, Notre Dame 50% on third downs. Navy 178 rushing, Notre Dame 168 rushing. Navy 7.01 yards per play, Notre Dame 7.19 yards per play. Zab, did both defense not be able to stop the other team based on those stats?
Yeah, I mean,
it's exact same stats. But the score was 31-7.
Who cares?
Their fumbles were the only reason they lost.
It would have been.
They were running down their throat. They might have lost anyway. Yeah. They might have lost by 10. They might have lost by 17. They might have lost by 4. They might have won. But they wouldn't have lost by 30.
But they did.
Okay, I'm telling you, it was an outlier. It was an outlier. Everything that went wrong went wrong.
We'll see when Notre Dame plays Army.
We will, because I'll own your house after that game.
Please, whatever you do, don't take Tommy's pick on that game. Yeah. It's going to be the same.
Own your house.
Don't do it. I'm telling you. If you want to throw your fucking
When is that? Is that
November.
Go ahead and do it.
Oh, Bill, you'll be able to tell them live and in person.
That like tomorrow.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. Everyone's attacking a kid who played with a fractured thumb. You go play quarterback without a thumb. All right, let's move on. Yankees. What's going on, Bill? We win tonight or lose? We'll finish out covering the NFL right after this. I want to get to the Yankees first.
It's over. World Series over. The Yankees are going to lose. They may win a game, 2, and may go 6. But the game, it's over.
Speaking of taking L's, I think this would be a good time for you to take your L on going back to defending Aaron Boone in round 2 of the playoffs all of a sudden and saying we would have been in the same spot anyway when I said we need to get him out because he's going to come into play. So do you want to now come flop off the Aaron Boone trade?
No, I don't, because that wasn't all Aaron Boone's fault. Because if they didn't make the errors in the field,
errors are humans. They make errors.
In that spot, and Aaron Boone wouldn't have had to do it. Yes, they do fucking matter.
To both teams.
What are you talking about? Dodgers don't make errors. The Yankees do.
You just got on me. Hold on, bitch. You just got on me for saying the human error of the fumble because of an injury is part of the outcome. Now you're saying the errors are the reason they lost. I just said the fumbles are the reason that Notre Dame Navy lost. And you said, no, it wasn't. So I'm going to tell you.
No, I didn't say that's the only reason. The Yankees Judge can't fucking hit.
Okay, and no one's fixing his foot because he's stepping in the bucket every time.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Coaching.
So the whole thing, Aaron Boone, the defensive liabilities, the bad base running, and Judge can't hit. All 4 of those factors are why they're down 0-2.
They're terrible. Coaching is terrible. All their coaches. Their hitting coach, their third base coach, and their coach are the reason they're down 0-2.
No, it's not.
They should be up 2-0.
They're also playing like shit. They're making dumb plays.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, dude,
they go together though. I mean,
can I tell you that? Go on, Sam.
I said dumb plays plus bad coaching. They go together.
It's like Bill. Yeah, you get stupidity.
Yeah.
Like Bill Rupp. You get stupidity plus no knowledge.
You ever heard that thing when insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result?
Yeah,
well, Tommy's insane because he's going to bet again on the Service Academy to beat one of the top 10 teams in the country, like a fucking idiot. So
I'm going to assume they're not going to fumble 5 times.
You put they're plus 15. I'm going to take that and the money line, and then you're going to lose both. So there you go. You're insane. You're insane.
Stay on topic. We're talking
insane.
baseball. This monster, this fucking absolute sea creature down here is going because I wanted to point at you.
Put me back.
You'll be right under me, bitch. You'll be right on. Look up to
me.
Bow to your king.
This is like the Brady,
bow to me.
We're like the Brady Bunch. I gotta like.
No.
Look at Tommy like this.
Oh, that's even better. Now we don't have to see his stupid face. There you go.
You dab.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the Yankees are in trouble right now. I don't know. This game tonight, Schmidt, I do like. Bueller, which Bueller shows up? Which Bueller you guys think shows up
Put
tonight?
me back.
Nope.
Now.
Nope.
Look at Kababble. Look at Kababble coming in hard.
Yeah.
What do you think happens tonight, guys?
Yankees gotta win one.
Well, I'm going tomorrow, so it better be that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have to get a win, so they're desperate. So I think they get one tonight. I don't know. I don't see the series going longer than 6 at this point if the Yankees don't turn it around. So,
I mean, Bill, what do you think happens tonight?
They may win. I mean, Ohtani's shoulder was dislocated. He's playing a little banged up, but it doesn't really matter. The whole team is playing better than us. They're Yankees not making the Boone's awful, not making the right decisions. The Yankees can't field. They can't run. That's it. I mean, it's just not. They're not prepared to play this team.
You see the comments, Bill?
Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
Kababble's been trying to fuck Stacy for like 3 years.
I mean, why would you say that live?
Because I'm joking. I mean, he just wrote, "I'm hard now that Stacy's here." I think we're in a safe place.
That's not even me, Mr. Perfect. Look, no,
that's Kababble. Put it up, Bill.
Yeah, okay.
No, Mr. Perfect.
Kababble wrote it.
That's Tommy.
Yeah. So basically, what we're doing right now is we're probably looking at a Yankees sweep or Yankees up 3-2. I think those are the 2 outcomes. I think the Yankees either are up 3-2 by Game 6 or the Yankees get swept. I think if they win tonight is everything. If they win tonight, they definitely win tomorrow. Tomorrow's a bullpen day for the Dodgers. If they win tonight, we're going to have to see bad Walker Bueller, right? I don't think this is going to be a 2-1 game, right? Like, we're probably going to need to score some runs. We're going to need to get in the pen. Bullpens are going to be used today. So if they win today, they could really fuck the Dodgers for tomorrow. They need to get to Walker Bueller early. If they do, they're going to get into that Dodger pen early, and then they got a bullpen day tomorrow. So now you're almost winning 2 games if you get to Walker Bueller really early today. Because you can kill their pen for today and hurt their pen for tomorrow. If they don't and Walker Bueller goes 7 or something, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. Because if Walker Bueller can go 6 innings and fucking they only have to use 1 or 2 bullpen arms and then they're all fresh for tomorrow, we probably get swept.
I'll be there Wednesday. So
it might not be a Wednesday, buddy.
Yankees now.
You might not be there Wednesday.
I'll be there for the Dodgers to celebrate Wednesday.
The only thing I will hope for, because I'm going to be there Tuesday, is that if we do lose the series, I hope we get swept so Bill doesn't get to go.
That's hard.
I don't get to go. I don't get to go. I don't give a fuck. I've been to plenty of World Series games.
I was gonna say, just
Plenty.
And I've been plenty of them that they won.
Plenty of World Series
And
games.
I
haven't been there in 10 years.
And I really don't even want to go. So how about that?
Oh, I'm going to tell whoever got your ticket that day. I'm going to go tell them.
Do you want to go and pay $55 for parking, $20 for a hot dog? Fuck out of here.
You've been on the move lately, Bill.
$100 for a hooded sweatshirt that I'm never going to wear.
You think Bill wants to leave Bloomfield? No.
Why are you wearing your sweatshirt?
Tommy bought a $100 hooded sweatshirt.
Let me go put my sweatshirt on.
And I think it's so it's pretty nice.
$100
It's worth $100. It's nice.
It's so stupid.
I have a hoodie.
He's gonna get an army one too. He's gonna get the
There's
same one.
starving kids in fucking Bloomfield, and Tommy's fucking wearing a $100 hooded sweatshirt. Could have donated them.
He's got the Tootsie Pop shirt on. It's a fucking little stupid owl.
So stupid. I hope they don't even let him in Yankee Stadium. Where did he go?
He went to go get his sweatshirt. Bill, what would you do if they didn't let him in and they let me and you in?
Oh, that's so awesome. That'd be great. I think the Yankees. I think they have a chance to win today. Walker.
Dude, this is honestly. Oops, my thing just came out of my headphone. This is honestly the best sweatshirt I have. Honestly, I've never spent $100 on a sweatshirt at a football game and been worth it.
Better be for $100.
Dude, it's the most comfortable sweatshirt I've ever had. And here's the beauty of it. It's so soft, but here's the beauty of it. Bill, it's Navy, right? So it's not, hold on. Let me finish the sentence. It's not like it's a team where it's like NC State and they suck. You don't want to wear it out. You can always rep Navy. You're repping our military.
I mean, here's the other thing. Always remember, every time you wear it, you'll remember the day you were.
Not just that. He jacked your fucking pants, Bill.
Oh, I put him on for the show.
Yeah,
in the Navy.
That's the exact outfit that Tommy was wearing at the game, guys. That's the exact outfit.
Give me my fucking pants back.
Tommy walked right into Bill's house and put those on and was like, fuck you, you're not getting it back.
Give me my fucking pants.
My pants, bitch.
I can't even believe that fatty fit in them, too.
Oh, yeah, fits perfect. In the Navy. All right, let's run through the NFL weekend, and then we'll get some bets here. So, takeaways. Anthony Richardson. I mean, listen, some people, some artists formerly known at 4 Deep, not having a good year with some of these quarterbacks right now. Anthony Richardson. What the fuck? Zab.
Did you hear his reasoning?
Yes. That's why I'm saying what the fuck.
He's tired, man.
It's tired.
He's
tired. Then call a running play.
Tired. A 3rd and goal?
Yeah,
tired.
You need a little breather. He should just stayed out and let Flacco finish that.
I mean, he only completed 2 passes at that point in the game. What was he tired from?
He said he was running too much.
His teammates probably have no respect for him now. He's lost the locker room. He's lost the fans. He's lost everything with what he did.
And you're sitting with an assassin right behind you.
You never tap out.
Dude, so think about this. Anthony Richardson had 45 rushing yards for the game. It's not like he rushed for $170. No. And he was running all over the place. He had 6 carries on the game.
Michael Vick and Lamar ran for 200 yards in a game, bro, and stayed in every fucking play. This guy's a disgrace to the NFL. He never did that in college. He's having a shitty year. Fake an injury or something, dude. Don't fucking
say you got something in your eye.
What is he in the MMA?
Say you have something in your eye, Bill. Just say you got something in your eye. I can't see. I got something in my eye.
He tapped out because he was tired. Yeah. There was a guy the other day who tapped out because his jaw was hanging off his face.
Bill, he just had 3 weeks off, too. Flacco was the quarterback for like 2 or 3 weeks. Where are you tired from? You haven't even played.
I was a fan of his, and now I can't stand him. He's a Susan.
Yeah, he's a pussy.
Otani's fucking 8 years older than him. He just slammed his fucking whole arm into the ground and almost broke his whole shit and he's been playing tonight. Like,
It's a disgrace. I've never seen. One guy.
What was that guy on the check who had his finger cut off during the game?
Ronnie Lott.
I mean, what the fuck? This guy's tired.
No. NHL players taking a puck to the mouth, losing all their teeth.
Yeah, it was the other day we were on, Zab, when or whenever me and Tommy or somebody was on, and when D-Rock said the guy got a puck to the face or something on the Rangers, and then he came right back in.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, D-Rock was like, that guy just got hit in the face with a puck. Oh, he's back in.
Listen.
Like, wasn't even, like, surprised by it.
Listen, that's embarrassing. I've never seen a quarterback tap out.
Never.
Ever. On any level. I've never seen it happen. Let alone in that level. It wasn't even like a time.
Injury, Tommy.
Well, I could see if he ran like 3 straight plays.
Fake a bug in your eye. Bug in your eye. That's easy. Bug in your eye.
He's 22 years old.
22. I was staying up for 4 days straight, still raving.
That's what
McAfee
just said the same thing you just said. He said at 22, I was not tired. He goes, I was
22. I would go out on Friday night and come home on Monday on 15 pills of Molly. Got to get that guy some fucking ecstasy.
You know what I would do?
Get him some Mitsubishi Turbo double stacks.
If I was the owner, I would call him up and I'm like, you know what? I'm too tired to sign your check. Sorry.
Yeah. Get him some Mitsubishi Turbo double stacks, some green Nike double stack.
Get him a
ecstasy.
heart. Get him a heart and some balls.
Yeah, get him drugs.
I got some balls if you want them.
Speaking of balls, the balls on the fucking defensive secondary, Stevenson or whatever his name was, to be taunting the fans as the Redskins are 40 yards down the field, right? That story was bad enough. We've all seen the play that cost me about a Mitsubishi Turbo, like literally a car. That cost me probably about a Galant.
Oh, it's on right now. I'm watching
That play. So, it cost me a Nissan Altima, basically. Here's the funniest part, Bill. The coach, Eberflus, fucking retard, came out today and made it worse.
I saw.
Did you see what he said? How subtly he said that?
He's an idiot.
Do you know what he said?
Yeah, they were talking about it on First Take.
He literally can't. No, it came out just now, I think. I don't think it was out then. I think it was more recent than that. The comments he just made when they asked about if he was going to be disciplined, they said obviously this was a lack of preparation or something by Stevenson, and he should have been closer to Brown. Stating that he was the guy who was supposed to be on Noah Brown in the back. So not only was he late, not only was he celebrating, not only should he not have been going up to swat the ball, not only was he the person who tipped the ball straight up, but he was supposed to be in the back guarding Noah Brown. How many? Cut. You're cut. I don't care how good you are. I don't care if you're a Pro Bowler. You're cut. I don't need that on my team. Right?
I'm with you.
I'm 100% agree.
Gone.
I mean,
how many things can you do wrong?
Was just.
I needed that win. I needed that Bears win. How many things? How many things could go wrong?
That was a garbage game, though. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God, that game was terrible.
So bad.
And then, first of all, how many holding calls were there? Why are you not pressuring? Why are you only rushing 4? I hate when teams rush 4 on a Hail Mary. And then the biggest part of that thing, why'd they just give him a free 15 yards the play before? Why? Did you see that? They literally didn't even guard him. Gave him a free 15 yards on the play before so that he could reach. Bears deserve to lose that game. Fuck the Bears. Fuck Curry.
Tommy was saying that they, on the last play, I mean, you could have hedged when the kickoff, but before that play.
It was locked on mine. It was locked on mine.
So there was really.
I don't know. Zab or Hoffman, did you see it? But it was locked when I was trying to hedge.
No.
You probably could have got a hedge before.
You might. It depends on the book. It might have been on DraftKings and not on FanDuel or something.
But who would have thought to hedge when they needed to go 100 yards?
I didn't even see the Hail Mary. I left my apartment.
It was over. It was over.
And then I got a thing on my phone that says Commanders win on Hail Mary. I'm like, well, no, they didn't. And then I look and I see it.
Yes, they did.
Crazy. Raiders actually kept that game close. Fucking Minshew doesn't fumble on that last drive. Maybe we got a shot at fucking pulling out a tie there and seeing if we can win it in overtime. But Chiefs handled their business again. Chiefs go and sign, what's his name from the Patriots?
Uche.
Uche. I mean, come on. How did the Chiefs get every player?
They win a game, they get a player. Win a game, get a player.
Well, now Deontay Johnson is supposed to be traded by next
Probably
week.
the Chiefs.
Probably the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Juju's not going to. They'll probably just put Juju.
Just move Juju, move Deontay. Probably get Aaron Rodgers to back up Mahomes.
Yeah.
We're going to get Brees Hall because the Jets don't need
there's
him.
someone else who's available. The guy on the Browns. One of their Zadarius Smith is available now. He's probably going to the Chiefs.
Everyone's going to the Chiefs.
It's just, I don't know how they keep getting everybody. I'm not big on D-Hop. They had him playing outside in the X position, which they've never utilized over the last couple of years. So I would wait to see on D-Hop right now, because if he keeps playing that X, it's not going to be it. They don't really utilize that position. They had MVS just running wind sprints for the last 2 years in that position.
Yeah.
So unless they do different schemes with it and different routes with it, I'm not D-Hop's, unless he goes back in the slot. He only played two snaps in the slot yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Jim. That's what I was talking about, Tommy. When he said that's what they were talking about on First Take early this morning, and another thing, he said the play before that was meaningless. That's what I was referring to when you were saying, did you hear what
the 15 yards that fucking got them within? They would have had to run a hook and lateral.
That's why they were killing him this morning on the show.
Matt has a great point. I think we could all agree on this. I think this would be the one unanimous thing that everyone in football that's not a Chiefs fan will agree with. It does really suck not being a Chiefs fan. Look at Bill. Look at Bill. He just flip-flopped over to the Chiefs.
No. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I wore this just for you.
Says the guy. I've never bought a piece of merch.
Give me my Lions. I'll take my Lions against that fucking Chiefs team. Let's go. I'll go to fucking war right now with the Lions.
Your Lions will fuck
up. Let's go. I'll fucking play any of them. Let's go.
All right, Dan Campbell. Go lose again.
Let's go.
Go blow a 20-point lead in the playoffs again. Yeah, get there.
Your Lions are a team that I could see lands Zadarius Smith as a little bit of since Hutch is out, I could see them go after Zadarius Smith. He's not going to be super expensive. Not talking cap here, just talking to go get him. They probably can go get him for a 3rd or 4th round pick. If you can go get that guy, he was a monster yesterday. He blew up so many Ravens plays. Even the Ravens play calling was garbage. But yeah, so Zadarius Smith to the Lions.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be a nice pickup. I'm going to say this on air. I want to vocalize this to the universe because I usually just say it to Bill. I want to put this out there. I want to manifest this. I hope Scott Hansen dies.
Oh, dude.
I hate him. I was thinking about it a lot the other night. And I was like, listen, I'm watching.
On YouTube, you have to say unalived himself.
I hope he's unalived.
It's too late now, you big boner.
Maybe they didn't catch it. So I don't care. We don't get monetized anyway. Every episode is demonetized.
You have to say unalive.
No, it's TikTok.
Everywhere it is.
I don't give a shit. I don't like censorship. So I don't know if there's anyone who I literally would really feel like if something happened to them that I could sit back and be like, you know what, I'm actually like I was defending the fans who were booing Deshaun Watson and cheering his injury because they have a right to. They're Cleveland Browns fans first. This guy came in, raped a bunch of people, took their money, and isn't losing. I'd cheer too if he was on the ground. Well, you got to be politically correct. You know they're all happy. So what, telling someone who's happy to not be happy is the right America? No, if you're happy, be happy. Be an asshole. Scott Hansen is the worst person in America. I'm willing to say that, Bill. The worst person in America. He is. If I hear that motherfucker say Tua Tagovailoa one more fucking time when he doesn't have to. His name is fucking Tua, you fucking nerd. Stop saying Tagovailoa. It doesn't make you look smart. It does not make you look smart. It makes you look like a tryhard. How many times did this faggot mention the goddamn tight end, International Tight End Day yesterday? How many times?
The tight ends go wild.
40 times.
They went nuts.
Bill, they go nuts every day. You just don't realize it.
No,
because there's not someone pointing it out.
Not like yesterday.
Dude, to start the show, he's in there. not an International Tight End Day. It's International Tight End Day.
Well,
Today is International Tight End Day.
like him.
You were cursing him off before the show.
Love him.
You
knew
just
it
say
was
the
gonna be crazy
opposite.
when Red Zone didn't even start yet, and all you see is Kyle Pitts running down the field. Like,
Yeah. I'm like, there we go. There we go. This is all we need. This fucking Fruit Loop.
You know
Tua
what?
Tagovailoa. He wasn't even Tagovailoa. When have you ever called him Tagovailoa? When once on this show have we ever said Tagovailoa? Never once.
and then
Because
it's like Kyle Pitts scores, and then there's not like another touchdown for like 10, 15 minutes. So it's like, Kyle Pitts has the first touchdown of the day.
tight end scores the first touchdown on International Tight End Day. Fucking loser that dude is.
He's old to do these things.
He's a fucking loser.
He's
Hansen.
He's
not.
He's done. Yes,
He's
he
a
is.
fucking nerd.
Oh my God.
How about when he was calling everyone Yinzers the other day to try and get my best friend, Pat McAfee? You don't know McAfee, bitch.
You know
You
who's an asshole?
hate him more than Dom Lucre?
What?
What about your boy Dom?
Dom's a fucking stupid piece of
You
shit.
know who's an asshole? Nick-
I could block Dom Lucre. I can't block Scott Hansen from Red Zone.
Nick Sirianni is an asshole.
It's true.
Nick Sirianni is the biggest dick in football because stop bopping up and down because you're distracting me. All I see out of the corner of my eyes. Nick
Now
Sirianni.
you gotta look down. Now you gotta look down at him.
Nick Sirianni.
How's this feel, Bill? How's this feel?
I don't like this one.
I don't like you up here either.
Sirianni is a fucking jerk off. He makes fucking Barkley run up and down that fucking field. You know what he is? You know who Nick Sirianni is? He's the guy from, remember, what was the movie? With Dawson. What was that sports
Dawson's
movie?
Creek?
Dawson. It was the
Varsity Blues?
Varsity Blues.
I don't want your life.
He's the guy who makes the black running back kid run up and down the field, and then when it comes to the goal line,
Doug Kilmer.
to the other guy. Fuck you, Nick Sirianni, you fucking piece of shit. Barkley had 0 touchdowns because all you want to do is the stupid tush push. It's fucking bullshit. It sucks. And yesterday I finally made money off of it because you know what? I was like, fuck this. I'm betting him to score Hurts to score a touchdown because they're going to do a tush push. Well, fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you. If I was Barkley, I'd go into his office.
Do you wish he was unalived?
If I was Barkley, I'd go into his office and take a shit on his desk. I'm like, here, push this, motherfucker.
I pushed my tush on your desk and this came out.
I would jump up there like Hoffman when he jumps up on the thing, and I'd go, push this and take a big shit right on his desk. Fuck you. Making Barkley done 22 carries, 108 yards, and no touchdown. What about the Ravens? The guy caught the pass. They bring in Henry, 1 yard, touchdown. They could have given it to Lamar, but no. They want to give the guy who's running up and down the field the touchdown.
I really don't understand why teams don't reward their running backs anymore. I don't understand it. That was code. It's a conspiracy to keep the running back salaries down. Yep.
2 things.
100%.
Let me pop in here. Peter Rawls is saying in the chat that Stephon Diggs torn ACL. I haven't seen it, but Peter's kind of
Seemed like it was.
Yeah. Another thing is Steichen confirms there's been conversations with Richardson in the locker room privately, quarterback room, that he's not a lock to start going forward. So kind of Flacco's out there.
I mean, you can almost fire Steichen now.
Yeah.
Because for conduct detrimental to the team. Because once Flacco came in and started balling like that, to take him out and then lose 2 in a row when your team was 4-2 is fireable. Because what? Because Anthony Richardson's a rookie? Who gives a shit? You're fucking 4-2 and Flacco's clearly better. You bench him at 4-2 because I'm sorry, Anthony Richardson did not. Flacco got benched. That was bullshit. Again, he was 4-2. Obviously, the first couple, Richardson had a couple wins in there too. But the team was 4-2. Anthony Richardson would have beat the Packers. Flacco would have beat the Packers that game because that was a shitty game. I think the Packers only scored 15 points in the game that they beat the Colts in. And he definitely would have won this game against the Texans. Those are 2 monster games. You should be 6-2 right now with Joe Flacco. Instead, you're 4-4 with a controversy on your hands. Never should have brought AR-15 back.
You don't have to play Richardson just because you took him out. I hate that shit. If your object is to fucking win the fucking game. You can't win with Richardson and you can win with Flacco. The decision is you play.
And then you get retards like Chosen. They have to play Richardson. No, you don't.
You have to win the
You don't have to play Richardson for 3 years. You don't have to play Richardson till 2026.
This is why me and Tommy scream, don't draft one of these fucking shitty fucking loser quarterbacks because you see what happens. The
guy has played like 30 downs of football in his life before he got drafted.
Yeah, and then the second Andy Dalton comes in, he wins. The second Flacco comes in, he wins. And then you put in one of these shitbag quarterbacks.
J.J. McCarthy would have been quarterbacking the Vikings.
Every time.
J.J. McCarthy would have probably been quarterbacking the Vikings this year, and they would have been 1-5. Right? Like, stop putting these guys in.
Like, as a Giants fan, I would much rather them trade for Matt Stafford and have him and then get one of these fucking Shedeur Sanders cars.
Dude, there's a million quarterbacks available all the time. Jameis Winston was available. Listen, guys, Jameis Winston was available. Joe Flacco was available. But all of these guys are just sitting out there. Russell Wilson was available. Justin Fields was available. These guys are available for 6th-round picks or free. Right? There's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
You don't need to draft a quarterback. One. Build the rest of your team and then just go grab a Jameis Winston. Go grab a fucking Joe Flacco.
The reason why I like the Lions is because
go grab a Mason Rudolph.
The reasons why I like the Lions and I picked them, like I adopted them 2 years ago.
Because they were doing really good.
It's the exact team that me and Tommy No, it's not that. It's the exact team that me and Tommy would make. It's like you give us an average golf and then just stack around it. Look at their team. It's amazing.
You just you can't.
Peter, I don't think Barkley likes it. I think he's just going along with it. No
one likes it.
Getting touchdowns taken away. And Tommy thought, and then so fucked up, Tommy thought he scored yesterday because he saw him spike the ball. I was like, no, this jerk off did the tush push it and handed it to Barkley.
Like he's a lineman.
What the fuck is that about?
That's when you know you feel bad when you're handing it to the guy. That's what you do to your linemen to thank them.
Yeah. If I was Barkley, I would have taken the ball. I'm like, here, no, fuck you.
I was in a fucking serious fantasy matchup with Barkley. I needed those touchdowns. Come on.
I do too.
You can't. You got to take Hurts every fucking game for a touchdown. You have to do it.
Yeah, I did too. Any other games you need to touch on before we get to tonight? We have Bengals, Eagles. I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened to the Bengals mid-second quarter. We're making the playoffs, Bill. If you want to bet on it, let me know. We're making the playoffs. We're making the playoffs.
Bill Rupp said they suck.
All right, we're making it. Want to bet on the playoffs?
Fucking frosted tipped fairy is not.
Want to bet on the playoffs? Do you want to bet on the playoffs?
The frosted tipped fairy is not.
Listen, I know we don't like the Eagles and we think Jalen Hurts is shitty, and their coach is a wacko. But when they're fully healthy, they fucking win football games. Like that's what they do.
They're 5-2. I don't know how.
They're gonna win the division. They're gonna be a top.
How about seed. We'll see. How about the Dolphins blowing that game?
I was just going to say, is Bill going to take his Kyler lap again? Here we go. Kyler's stacked. They're in first place, Bill.
That was the first game. They're also 4-4. Relax.
Tommy!
Bill, we might have to start betting Kyler touchdown passes because he throws one every week. If he does
Bill, they're 4-4.
They're in first.
They're 4-4.
First place.
They have 2 more wins than the Jets. Relax.
First place. Kyler
Murray.
Kyler Murray's in first place.
Dude, that's the first game Kyler Murray's thrown for over 214.
They play Tommy's Bears next week at home.
That's the first game.
All right, let's go over the standings.
No, Bill, standings don't matter.
Arizona.
Standings don't matter at all.
Yeah, that under's not looking good right now. They still have to win 4 more games, which is
Pittsburgh first.
No, Pittsburgh. Speaking of Pittsburgh, let's talk about tonight.
Now let's go to Tommy's teams.
Pretend like you can hear. I agree.
All of our teams. Last.
All right. I'll eat my L. Let's go to the game tonight. Bill, you made a great point there. Let's go to the game tonight. What do you think?
I think Daniel Jones may get unalived.
Think TJ Watt's going to turn the corner and eat his soul,
I
Bill?
think he gets unalived. I think right now he's saying prayers and he's shitting his pants about how much he's going to get killed tonight.
I mean, listen, they're gonna have to bench him.
I mean,
I saw something from Schefter.
For this guy?
Who?
Oh, who's coming in?
Oh,
Drew Lock. Drew?
Uncle Day.
Wasn't Tommy Cutlets there?
Get my shirt. Let me get my shirt.
He doesn't realize Drew Lock's the backup.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Daniel Jones is 0-7.
This is who's coming in.
That's
Daniel
literally
Jones
the worst
is
shirt I've ever
0-7.
seen.
This is who's coming in.
How many teams does Bill represent per show?
Like, how many yards is like? How many
So
yards
here's
is Niebuhr's going to get?
Cutlets is coming in.
no, he isn't. Why is Drew Lock the backup over Cutlets anyway?
Because Drew Lock's better than Cutlets.
Drew Lock's horrible, dude. Drew Lock is
So
absolutely
is
horrible.
Cutlets.
At least Cutlets is exciting.
Yeah.
At least the fans are excited.
Not going anywhere. Put in
Yeah.
a guy. At least we have parents cooking in the fucking parking lot, handing out cutlets. What do we got with Daniel Jones? Another loss, and then you bring in Drew Lock, who sucked on every single team he's been on.
Drew Lock is the worst. Drew Lock's the
Put
worst.
in cutlets.
Put in Cutlets. Bring us some
At
Cutlets.
least we have the guy. At least we have everybody in the stands with like trench coats and black shirts. And
Guys, can we get to the most important thing here?
It's not happening in Pittsburgh. They'll kill you.
How the fuck? I said it earlier in the week. I'm going to say it now. It was the favorite bet of the week the whole time. How the fuck do they have the balls to set George Pickens at 60 receiving yards? 60?
We got to take that in the longest pass too.
I'm going to tell you this tonight, guys. There's a lot of things you could bet tonight. There's a lot of bad beats this weekend. I know everyone got killed this weekend. That's the thing. You also got to understand.
Jets killed me.
Yeah,
Fuck
sometimes, guys, when you're forget about our chat, just in general, anywhere, look around the league and see if it was your provider or the league, right? Like sometimes you got to look around and go, "Wow, everyone got smacked," right? But the problem is there's the fucking 1 out of fucking 1,000 slips you see on Twitter. Like, look, everyone's winning because this guy's got this. He's also got 5,000 losers that he's putting out. It was a tough week this weekend. It was a tough weekend this weekend. Definitely a tough weekend this weekend for bets. I thought I held my own for a little bit until the ninth.
Doesn't even touch the ball.
Yeah, Drake London was one of the biggest plays of the week. Caleb obviously was clearly tanking that game in the whole first half. You had Jordan Love completely fixed, completely rigged. The beginning of that Packer game was so rigged. Jordan Love's two touchdowns went from minus 155 for 11 straight weeks to minus 210 yesterday. And Jordan Love was throwing the ball into the stands every time he got inside the 20. The play calling, running the ball on 2nd and 3rd and long inside the 20. And then when we said, all right, for second half is coming, he's throwing the game. Zab, have you ever seen a faker injury than Jordan Love's?
I didn't really.
There's no chance he doesn't play this week.
I got back late, and I was out in the woods. And when I got back, I just saw him like this.
He completely faked that injury to get out of the game.
Discord, and I'm like, boy, he looks like he's faking that. He must be going back in. It must be just something weird. And then
he faked it.
Yeah, it was bad.
And here's the beauty of it, Bill. This was probably
groin is what they're calling it.
Yeah, okay. Guarantee you he plays this week. Bet every dollar he plays this week.
Yeah, he's day to day. Likely.
Well, no, I said if he plays this week.
They said he's not going to play this week because they have a bye in 2 weeks, so they're going to sit him out for 3 weeks. Yeah. And they're playing the Lions next week. You don't want to fucking do it.
Yeah, they probably don't want him in there for Lions here. Yeah. I mean, dude, this league between the Browns game and the Love game, and then right when I put the bets out on Caleb, Brian Rowe posted in the chat. By the way, the super boost on DraftKings is Caleb 220 something. I'm like, oh, fuck. Fuck! That means he's throwing it.
Yeah, Caleb had 30 yards in the third quarter.
It's 17 and a half, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Something ridiculous. It's clearly, his throws weren't even close. He was clearly throwing it. And then all of a sudden at the end of the game, they start throwing dimes. That happens every time. They throw it for as long enough as they can stay close. Then they start throwing dimes.
I'm doing Wandale tonight. Wandale, the Wandale parlay. Over on his receptions 4.5 and under on his yards 38.5. Plus 550. hit last week. Going back to the well again tonight. I think Daniel Jones can't throw the ball down the field, so we just need him to get these receptions and under the yards, and we will be cashing the 550 tonight.
All right, nice. You think I love that price range there, because that's where I went with Shakir, which was probably the only thing that saved Four Deep's weekend, Four Deep Sunday football. Shakir, we won like 20 units on to offset all the other mayhem that happened against us. But I mean, when they set these guys' lines at 35, 37, those are the ones I love to hit. Because not only can you get it right away, Bill, when they do, if he gets it early, they're only going to move it to like 52 in the second quarter. Like if there's a spot where Neighbors gets hurt or something, that line's going to stay tight, and you're going to just be able to handle it the whole game.
You're not understanding what I'm doing. I'm doing under on his yards.
Oh, it's too late for that.
What?
Yeah, you missed that. It already hit twice. It's not going to hit now.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I'm doing.
No, I saw a slip on it on Twitter last week. They're not going to let it hit again.
All right. Well, that's what I'm betting. 550.
Well, I think it's a bad bet, like you think my Army bet.
Well, anyway, yesterday, I had one parlay that was Breece Hall, Bijan, and Jamar. So they both score. Jets get the ball, the 3-yard line, get it to the 1, and they don't give it to Breece. I mean, what the fuck is going on in the NFL?
They don't. They're trying to. I told you the conspiracy theory we've been talking about for 2 years. They don't want the running backs to get paid. Keep their touchdowns down. It's a fact.
It is.
Yeah, Braylon Allen scoring touchdowns this year will mean nothing in his contract year in 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyone who's coming near a contract year, they don't let score.
I'm with you.
Don't do it. Pickens, Neighbors, obviously. Pickens is going to go ham, like ham-lam a ding-dong ham. Unfortunately, in the FFWC League, which Hoffman, big win this week, I think, for you over Scarface, right?
No, Doints.
Doints, that's even bigger. Yeah, you had to take Doints out. That's good. I need to go get 26 points out of Neighbors and Pickens to remain 7-1 in the chip leader, as I should be because I'm the best team in the world. You have how many losses, Hoffman? 2, including the one to me. Right, so I have tiebreaker over you. So yeah, I need you in the 2-hole. I
think I would move to 1 if I win. I think I have more points. I think I have more points than you.
No, chance.
Not sure. Hold on, let me look.
None of us care.
No chance. Yeah, I know. I was staying for a second.
Let me.
Who's your plays for tonight, Zap?
Well, first off, the Giants are allowing an average completion rate of 81.4 heading into this matchup. So I love that Pickens play by you. Another thing is the Giants have had 18 sacks over the last 3 games. And we all know the Steelers have one of the highest pressure rates in the NFL. So I'm going to look into what the sacks prop is for tonight for both teams and if there's a combined one because I could see 6, 7, 8 sacks tonight between the two. T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, Hayward, they're all probably going to get a sack. I wouldn't be shocked. So me and Vagina – we'll have a couple sack props, I'm sure, tonight, probably a tackle prop. But Brian Burns is supposed to be back. He's questionable, but I'm sure he's going to be back. So that even only makes that Giants D-line even better. So, yeah, I like the over in sacks. And then another play I like is Tyrone Tracy, over 9.5 receiving yards. He's hit this pretty much every week. He's a receiver, and he was a receiver in college that turned into a running back. The Steelers are getting gashed by pass-catching running backs. They gave up over 100 yards to Breece. The week before they gave up, I think, mid-30s to Madison. Dobbins pretty much almost hit this prop. So, his catches or his receiving yards over 9.5. And then me and Zeke's mama talked, and we like his over 1.5 catches also. I think he's gotten around that 3-4 range almost every week. So
I like his rushing yards too. I think they're moving him, into the running back. I think Singletary and him are going to split carries. I actually think he ends up with more rushing yards than Singletary tonight.
I think Singletary's under rushing yards is a good look too. Steelers are going to get pressure. He might not even get a ton of looks if they're behind. It's going to be Tracy catching the ball out of the backfield, which further makes me like that play.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the Giants are just awful. I think they get completely destroyed tonight.
Can I ask you a question, Sam? What's your favorite play of the game?
Probably Tracy over catches, over yards, or TJ Watt sack.
Okay. If my favorite play of the game is George Pickens over 60, why would I bet anything else? Right?
Don't.
I agree.
Right. That's what we got to start doing. Like, if I love this play more than anything else and it's not close, why would I bet anything else outside of more of this play? Ladder.
Yeah, especially
I'm betting one bet tonight. One bet, all the units. George Pickens, 60 plus.
Oh.
What do you think the final score is here? How much do the Steelers win by? With their rejuvenated offense led by not Justin Fields.
I don't know, probably 10.
I think they cover easy.
I don't know. I think, like Zach said, I think there's going to be a lot of sacks. Steelers will get a couple big plays. I don't think the Giants score much at all. That's why I think it's a low-scoring game. You know, maybe
like 23-7 or 23.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly.
Yeah.
I got to do it.
I don't even think the Giants get to 13. I think they get the 10 is the max, the ceiling for them.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
27-10.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 23-30. Yeah, 27-10, 23-10.
24-13.
I don't think that they're going to get to 30. I don't think the Steelers are going to get to 30.
What's the king of the court free bet? Let's go to some NBA here.
King of the court.
We only got a couple days left of that.
By the way, I'm 3-1 on my system in the NBA. 3-1. Let me get you some plays for tonight.
Are you 3-1 or 4-0?
I don't know. I thought I was 3-1.
I thought you were 4-0.
Maybe I'm 4-0. Let's use 4-0. Keep going now. Go. Let me pull up some plays.
I'm not going to just use 4-0.
Obviously, Bill.
Doing that.
Yeah. No, I'm 3-1. I lost the Kings versus the Lakers, right?
Yeah, you lost nothing.
I mean, that sounds better than I lost nothing. Didn't I lose the Kings to the Lakers, Hoffman?
Oh, yeah, you
I
did.
think I'm
That was
3-1.
one. Yeah, that was one. I forgot about that.
3-1. So, Bill, go. What do you like in the NBA?
Donovan Mitchell tonight. Donovan Mitchell for everything. Love Donovan Mitchell's points. Think he goes nuts tonight against the Knicks. So I will be on that. I love that play. And that's what I'm on right now as of 3:00 in the afternoon. Donovan Mitchell.
There's only a couple days left of this King of the Court. You would assume Jokic would make a run for one day at it. So, like, he'd probably be a good bet tonight. Other than that, I like the Spurs tonight against the Rockets. They beat them the other night. I think they're just better than them overall.
I'm on the Suns, the Kings, and the hold on. The Suns.
I was going to say I like the Suns.
And the Heat.
Suns, the Kings.
And the Heat.
Yeah, they're going to win. And who did you say?
The Heat. Heat minus 8.5.
Yeah, I like.
Kings
I was going to say I would take the Heat minus 8.5 today.
Suns minus 3.
Suns money line.
Yeah, Suns money line.
Yeah,
Those are my
that's about it.
Are they sitting Giannis and fucking? They sitting the whole team? Why is it a 10-point spread against Boston?
I don't know, but Giannis is pissed off already. They're gonna. It's not good in Milwaukee.
You just hate Milwaukee. Shut up.
No, he's really not happy. What do you mean?
Beginning of the season doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why is the spread 10? Who's not playing?
Probably Giannis.
They just lost to the
You
Nets.
guys are the NBA guys. You're the ones who are supposed to carry this
know
segment.
the NBA doesn't tell us.
Tommy, at 3:00.
Oh, you didn't even look. You didn't even look. Admit you didn't look.
Of course I did. Of course I looked.
Thank
There's
you.
no lineup.
No, you didn't even look.
Yeah.
You went to Twitter and looked?
No, I go on my fucking thing,
Yeah.
NBA lineup, and I look.
Yeah, okay. All right.
What do you mean, okay?
Okay. Sure.
Betting the service academies.
Anything else in the NBA? By the way, if anyone wants to be an NBA handicapper at 4D, please let me know immediately. I'll bet you.
Giannis is game time.
Spot on the show and place with Bill Rupp.
Giannis is game time.
Yeah, see how easy that was to find out?
There's no lineup. This is a projected lineup.
Do you see how easy it was to find out that he was game time that you could have had
no
ready?
Lineup.
Bill, you could have came on the show and said Giannis is game time.
God, shut
You didn't
up.
know it. You don't know shit. No, not you, Chosen. Chosen, stop asking for a job.
Later, guys. I gotta take the dog
How
anyway.
about I kick you off instead of you leaving yourself? How about that?
Hey,
Chosen, you stole our picks and put them in another fucking Discord. You're never getting hired here. I'm sure you're wonderful. I'm sure you're a great guy. We appreciate you as a subscriber. You literally stole my picks and put them in another Discord and claim them at yourself. There will never be a spot for you here. But love you. I hope you have a great life.
Yep.
I'm not going to pay you money. I'm not going to give you anything. You get nothing. You ruined it. You ruined it right there. That's it. That's it. You get one chance. Go on, Zab.
The sacks for the game is 6.5 total sacks, which I really like that. I think Steelers get 4. So, and like I said, Giants have been killing it lately, and they're only getting stronger with Burns being back. So, yeah. I like that play. So,
yeah, I'm on that. And then, do we have anything for on the ice tonight? D-Rock have anything out?
Yes.
D-Rock texted me and said, swept NHL last night again.
Boom!
Max bets this weekend.
Hold on. Don't tell me his plays. Let me get mine first, and let's see if they match up. Okay. Keep reading what he said, but don't give the play.
The next thing is his play. So.
Okay, so hold on.
He said, if you want this play, you can have it, but you want the rest, you got to sign up. Because he's been absolutely scorching.
Killing. All right, so I am on what was that one? No, I'm not on that. All right, so I'm on 2 plays. How many plays does he have?
He has 1 play, and I mean, he only gave me 1, so.
Okay, I am on I think he's on the Maple Leafs.
That's not his play.
That's my play. I'm on the Maple Leafs. Okay. That's what I would have guessed. I'm also kind of on the Predators, but I got to wait on that one. And I'm on the Blackhawks.
Nope. He's always on the Blackhawks. That's the hometown team.
Yeah, what's he on?
Hurricanes minus 135.
Let me see. Hurricanes. Yeah, it's just all right. That's more a steam play. All right, yeah, I like that too. I'm not on that one, but I like that. I like Toronto, Blackhawks, and Predators as the 3 plays for tonight. We're killing hockey. Absolutely fucking killing hockey. Destroying it. Anything else here? Anything else to cover before we get out of here?
I don't think so.
No? All right, I think we're good. Zab, final words.
Jump in chat. I'm going to have there's going to be a lot of NFL talk with injuries. So if you guys have waiver questions, just hit me out. I'm always around, or shoot me a DM and I'll get to you when I can. So,
Chosen. We saw the screenshots. Bill didn't say it. They were sent to me by 3 different people. We saw them. Just eat the L. Go on, Hoffman.
Just let it breathe.
Let it breathe. Oh, let it breathe.
Hit the tight end touchdown parlay yesterday.
Nice. Oh, we didn't give any baseball bets. Hold on. Baseball bets.
I mean,
I forgot. We talked about the Yankees. We didn't give any bets. Yeah, I'm on the same thing. I have Stanton and Kike every day.
Yeah, we just bet
every day. Stanton home runs, Stanton hits, runs, RBIs. Kike hit, runs, RBIs, and Yankees win. We bet the same thing every day.
Guys, when we get in the playoff series, Tommy bets the same thing. You'll see.
It's a series. They're playing the same team every day.
When we get to the NBA
playoffs, I do the same thing. Yeah, it's the best.
Great NBA playoffs, secondary players.
Yeah, I'm great when I can just put a prop in and ride it for 7 games. So yeah, 100%. Yeah. This is Kike and Stanton every day. It's already paid it.
The playoffs because he.
I love it. I love it. You get the same matchup.
And then it qualifies for like 2 weeks.
Qualifies for every game. Yep, exactly. So yeah, we're doing the same thing we did last game and the game before. Winning lots of money. Did you? A lot of money on MLB.
Did you see what Duke did yesterday in their exhibition?
Do you think I saw what Duke did in their exhibition?
They won by 56 against Arizona State.
Same guy. It's
not a fucking joke.
Dude, my favorite thing is that Hoffman will tell me all about what the Knicks are doing in the preseason.
No,
when they get you were telling me you were watching.
Oh, that was Uncle Danny.
Uncle Danny's sweating it, but you were keeping an eye on it. You were talking on the mic, right, Sam? On the mic, he was updating us on the Knicks preseason game that's coming down to the buzzer. But
Uncle Dan, that was the game.
Uncle Danny's worse. Uncle Danny's worse. But you were tracking the preseason. You were excited for the DiVincenzo game. You were excited for all that.
I was not excited about it.
You're the one who told me about it. But
Uncle Danny was the one who told you about it.
But then all of a sudden, Zab,
that shit doesn't matter.
All of a sudden, Zab, day 1 versus the champs. They lose by 100. Hoffa doesn't care.
No. It's still early.
I was pissed.
4, Luke Hoffman, Zab, and that faggot who ran out early. I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers. Let's go!
I forgot how we sweet to you.